And hello everyone and welcome back into this Dryland devlog videos or whatever you want to call them. Okay, today we're gonna check on the website and I'm not gonna go over all the website, there's a lot of information there. It's not really interesting. Today we want to focus on the game function, so how to connect your NFT with the games and how to get NFTs and stuff like that. So the first thing you want to do is to log in or create an account. That's actually important because that's the same account you're going to use in the game later to connect to the game. So like if you don't like crazy password, maybe go easy, or if you think you can put a very weak password here, maybe don't. Yeah, it's going to be the same as the game, so don't forget that. Then once you log in, okay, so you logged me automatically because of cookies, but yeah, here it should not be login for you, should be logged out. And yeah, you want to choose so Wax or Anchor, it doesn't really matter on the mainnet, but everything I'm going to show you right now works on the testnet, and testnet will only happen with Anchor. So if somebody here doesn't like Anchor, well, they're gonna have to wait for the main release of the game in a long time. So my advice is just go with Anchor. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it again. So I can show you. So you're just gonna have to go here, sign your transaction. Anchor wallet's very straightforward. Yeah, no big deal. So once you're connected with your email account and your account, then you're good to go. So what you can do now is go into the game and profile. So that's the first step you want to do. In the mainnet version, there's like most of the functions are not gonna work. Right now you can buy NFTs if you want to, but I would suggest do it in the test mode. So let's do that. We go into test mode. You're gonna have to wait for a second, and it's gonna recharge the website, and it's gonna be all in test mode now. So in test mode, we're gonna be able to do all kind of stuff. And the first thing is you can see my profile has a bit more of different informations. So the way the games goes, you can have a free account where you can play totally normally, or you can have what I call a VIP mode. I'm probably going to change that later. Technically a paid account, which is going to give you bonus inside the game. And also it's going to stack up, so every day you accumulate as a VIP will end up unlocking permanent bonus for your account. And it's only consumed a day, so let's say even if you buy, I don't know, 50 days, it will only consume those days if you actively play the game. So every day you connect into the game is count as a day played. And it's the kind of game that if you don't connect into the world, you will die very quickly anyway, so you're probably never gonna waste time into a world very long. That's the way the game is designed. So yeah, not much to say about that. I think it makes sense. Okay, where do we start? Maybe we start by the end. So what you want to do is to join a world. So here you can see a bunch of information, nothing crazy. The quantity of player is going to be starting with 20, and those 20 players will have the possibility to build stuff inside the town to increase that capacity if they desire so. So some players might think it's good to have a lot of players coming into the server, but other players might prefer to play among a small group. So that's up to the players. Once you have everything you need, you will be able to come here and join the world, and what you need to join it, we're gonna see. Actually, I believed in that. I thought there was something I was surprised about it because I didn't remember putting anything, but no, that button is a lie, 100%. Alright, so what you need to go inside the game is a complete active team. So a complete active team is simply a captain, a ship, and a chest. So the chest will hold all your resources while you're in the game. So that's an NFT, and that NFT can collect resources. So the more rare your chest, the more space it has inside. We're going to come back into that a bit later. And those resources, at the end of the server, when the server fail almost inevitably, and if you survive, the resource you're going to take with you out of the server is whatever your chest can hold. So even if you have millions of gold inside the game, the only gold that's going to follow you when you die is whatever your chest can hold. So having a good chest is probably one of the first things you want to secure, because it would make the most sense on the long term. Then a good chip's always good, but you can probably do with a very random chip at the beginning. And the captain is the same. Like the captain represents your main character, so that's why you at least need a captain. And inside the game, when you go into the world and explore, you can have a team of 5 people, at least inside a fight. So because you can have up to 10 crew members with you, that gives you like room to make different combinations of teams that you want to play with. And so that's why like all the crew members, they're optional, but they're gonna have many impact in the game. So when you explore with the ship, like having crew members available will unlock some stuff. Let's say you have, I don't know, the carpenter with you, that means you can repair your ship, the medic can heal your crew, the lookout allows you to see a bit further in the map, stuff like that. So it's definitely good to have a full crew with you when you go, but it's not necessary. Again, what's necessary is the captain, the ship, and the chest. So let's move to the chest. Once you have a chest, what you can do, so that's the chest I have activated currently, is I can take stuff out of. So right now I can see there's 400 nails, so I could go there and sell nails and say quantity and maybe 23, and I want to remove those from the chest. So what's happening right now is my chest is being transformed, like updated, and there's a new NFT that's being created with those oh no, oh sorry, I cannot do that, yeah, obviously because I'm inside the world right now, sorry about that. So yeah, once you're engaged in the world, like I am right now, so if I would like join this world, I would say I'm already active in there. So once you're engaged in the world, you cannot change anything. You cannot change your team. So the same here, if I would like to, I mean, I can show you that in the inventory. If I go to my inventory and I go to my crew and I have a cartographer and I want to activate, it's going to say the same thing. Like it's going to say that it's not possible because I'm inside the world right now. So here. So I would be able to do that before joining the world. So you cannot the same. You can see like there is no button to leave the world, and that's very intentionally. Like once you join the world, you have to die in there. So you can totally commit suicide if you want to, but that's like there's subsystems. I'm not gonna go here right now, but like killing yourself on purpose is not gonna be good for you. And so yeah, it's to encourage people that wherever they land, they have to do the best with what they have. Alright, so yeah, let's back to the chest. So the chest, let's say I finish a world and I would go out and I would have like these 400 nails with me. What I could do is again go here, say okay, I want to take like 50 out and take them out. So that allows me to either sell them in the market or to keep them for later. So again, that chest allows me to go inside the world with quite a lot of resources. So that means if you keep those resources in between game, you can actually have a bigger advantage and start the next party a bit faster. I think that makes sense. I hope you understand what I mean. The inventory is very straightforward. Is well, list everything you have, so your ships, your crew members, and your captains, your chest, your resources, etc. So the resources, that's what we say. If you want to take them outside of the chest, you can make pile of gold of different value. Items, I don't think I've created any right now. Chest, stuff like that. So what you can do here, so here's the assets you have in your wallet currently, and what you can do is to transfer them to the game. So what it does is you just send them to the game wallet, and then you can use them into the game. So it's still yours. You can get it back anytime you want. If you go back to your asset, it should be here. Here is Maurice. And if it doesn't show, you can refresh the inventory. That's true for all the time. If you bought an asset and it doesn't show here, you can always click the refresh button. And here we go. Yamas, that's the one we transferred. And so yeah, once it's inside your in-game asset, then you would be able to activate. But as you can see, my chest rule is already active. So like that should never happen. That only happened because I did some testing, and like those guys are a bit fucked now. But you can only have one chest active at a time. Seeing that this one is the one, yeah. So here I could deactivate the chest if I want to change it. But again, I cannot do that right now because I'm inside the world. So yeah, that's the inventory. You can switch your asset back and forth if you want to send it back. Actually, I haven't put that button, so like that's something I will add very quickly. So yeah, you can obviously claim your asset back whenever you want. Next we have the shop. So yeah, next question is where do we get those NFTs, and that's very straightforward. You have a marketplace here. The first place you want to go is the Dry Token shop. So that's a shop to buy Dry Token using wax. I'm working on a system to maintain the balance, the price of Dry constantly at $0.01 in wax. And yeah, so here, because we're in test mode, we can actually do that. We can claim some tokens. You will only be able to do that one time. It's going to give you around 700 Dry to have fun with. I think that's enough to make a small team and have a little bit of fun. And yeah, so now we get a bit more Dry. If you have wax on the testnet, then you can totally come here and buy some wax, some Dry using your wax. That should be functional. Next thing, yeah, maybe forget about the founder pack. That used to be a sale I did a long time ago to help financing the game at the very beginning. What we want to focus on is the shop. So the shop allows you to buy ships, chests, crew members or captains, and it all works the same way. So let's take the crew member, or maybe the captain. Let's take the captain as an example. So, or maybe ships. The ships are the more fun. So you just want to buy one. That's very straightforward. You click here, you sign the transaction. It should take a second or two. And yeah, so here you can see I have a ship to claim, so I could do that again as many times as you have money for to have more to claim. And here, so you can put a name for your ship. You can change that name later, so don't stress that too much, and then you can claim it. So right now what's happening is the server is like throwing so many dice to create your ship, so part by part it's rolling every, like, so there's different families of ships with different sets of parts, and it's combining all of that together. And so the results can be very different, and all the different families have different influence of stats. So it means, actually, let's illustrate that. If I go into the info section, there's a ship thing. So yeah, there's like the merchants and the pirates and the navy and the Nordics, the draconians and the ghosts. So all of them, they influence different stats attributes. You can see here they influence the events on the map. And that means combining parts from different ships will create very unique stats bonus that will, depending on your style of game, might be better. So for example, if you want to specialize a ship into like transporting goods, there's probably a combination out there that's like hyper efficient at increasing the cargo hull, and probably at the detriment of many other things like attack or whatever. So right now we can go and try to see into the game and inventory the ships I got. So if they don't show, once again, you just want to refresh your inventory, and we should have two new ships here. So here we go, the Hahi Tuna and the Yellow Cap Black Coral. and we see we have two common ships. So we can see like it's a pirate, marine, and N is the Nordics. And so yeah, you can see like very different ships. You can see this one has a ghost part, and yeah, if you click here, you're gonna see more informations like the different stats, stuff like that. You can transfer to the game. But yeah, that's how you buy NFTs. Like you just want to go into the shop, market, shop, whatever you want to buy, like a captain. Let's buy a captain. And so yeah, once again, you want to buy a captain, a chest, and a ship at the very minimum. That's all you need to make a team. Let's call it Mario. And let's see what we get. It's an epic Viking captain. All right, it's not too bad. Let's see that. So my captains, and let's see that. All right. So anyway, I hope the game function makes sense. So that again, that's all what you want to do in order to be able to play the game later. So here is our captain. Let's see him in bit in purpose. Alright, okay, so yeah, let's resume it very quickly. What you want to do is first go into your profile, activate the test mode. Then you probably want to start by going into the dry token shop, claim your free tokens here. Then once you have your free token, you want to go into the shop, get at least one ship, one captain, and one chest. And I would suggest keep some token to take a couple of crew members. And once you have that, then you can go into your game inventory. Then you want to transfer whatever ships you're happy with. You want to go here and transfer into the game. And you want to transfer also your captain and your chest and your crew. And once you have done that, you can click into the in-game asset. And here you can click on the ship and say activate in your case, or deactivate if you want to change it. And do the same with your captain and your chest and everything. And once you have done that, you should see your team coming up here. And as long as you have your chest, ship, and captain, then you're good to go to come here, join world, and normally that should work without problem. And that's it for me now. I'm sorry, I'm still a bit sick. I hope my voice isn't that bad and what I say makes sense. And if it doesn't, I'm really sorry I wasted your time and I don't know what you're still doing here. But if it did make sense, well, I hope you enjoyed it. And I say goodbye and we'll see each other very soon. Bye bye.